Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Hiveswap Act 2. In the last one, we got our train tickets, and well, now we're on our train. So in this one, we're going to be trying to make our way to the front of the train, because we gotta reroute this thing. We gotta get to Jivik Week as fast as possible, and can't do that on the track that the train is currently on. But first, let's start with the left. Let's talk to Skyla here. Hi. Howdy, y'all. Say, you're looking a little worse for wear there. Me? Oh yeah, I did spend several hours under a bunch of rocks a while ago. I'm fine now, though. Joey here saved my life. Well, don't that just beat all. I know how Lucy can get when the Wrigglers are in trouble. Real instincts on them. What? Oh, I'm not as Lucis. I'm a troll. See the horns? Oh, never mind that. I just got Lucy on the think pan. I ain't exactly running at peak performance at the moment. Is this an ending where you didn't get yours back? Okay. Okay, she's sick. That's a little better than being taken and kept by Lucy rustlers. Okay. Also, if you haven't played Friend Sim, if I'm making, like, just non-sequitur remarks like that, just assume it's from their route in Friend Sim, honestly. You see, my Lucis is real sick. I'm afraid she ain't gonna make it to the end of the journey. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm so sorry your Lucis is sick. Yeah, got me in a real way. But it ain't as if things couldn't be worse. That's what my Lucis always used to say. See here, Skyla. We could all of us always be more dead or more kidnapped. So seeing as how we ain't, there really isn't any room for belly aching, is there? Is this asking, like, how she's sick, or, like, what's wrong with your Lucis for saying that? I'm gonna ask that. I can usually tell what's going on with her easy, but I've tried everything I can think of. The truth of the matter is, she just ain't gonna get better unless I can get some more curatives into her. Maybe we could ask around and see if anyone has any kind of Lucis medicine? Is that a thing? Sure is. And I've already asked everyone in the Rusty car, but they're all fresh out or they ain't sharing. Well, we're planning to head up to the front of the train, so maybe we could ask around for you? I don't even rightly know what to say. No shit? I'm not thrilled about it either, but we'll keep an eye out for Lucis medicine. That'd make me as happy as an oink beast in mud. Don't mind me, y'all. I've only got a little speck of something in my eye. I'd be much obliged if you brought me back anything you find. I will do my absolute best for you, Skyla. I adore you so very much. I want Missy. I believe that was what you called her. I don't remember, actually. I feel bad. But I hope she's okay. I hope she'll be okay. Next up, we have him. Vikar, that's his name. Greetings, my pale and haggard friend. Join me, won't you? Join you in what? Sitting? There isn't any room. Join me in the fantastical pursuits of the inner eye, the misty domain of dreams, the unadorned sparkle of the limitless psyche. You're just talking about thinking, right? Oh, I do like to imagine stuff sometimes. Sometimes I imagine I don't live in a merciless hellscape where I'm never sure when or how I'll be gruesomely murdered. Gotta have a hobby. The noggin, the noodle, the inexhaustible noise box between the ears. Thoughts are free, my sweaty and slightly odious friend. What are you thinking about so hard? Why, the skies, of course. What else is there worth turning the mind to? Don't you ever feel the call of the wild? What about the breath of the wild? The siren song of distant, bluer skies? Don't you ever feel the need to just tog yourself to the braces and set out on a grand adventure? No, I don't, actually. In fact, I think anyone who just drops everything to run off into the blue like that is the opposite of heroic. Yes. Because her father, Jake Harley, did just that. It's irresponsible. And now I'm shouting, and everyone on this train is looking at me. Joey? Let's go, Zephyros. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Vikar. I'm sure you understand. You probably don't, but listen, Joey has her own issues with adventure because of her deadbeat dad, which is totally understandable. But for what it's worth, I understand your adventurous spirit. Alright, Diamond. What's up, bro? Oh, just looking at him is well, I meant to talk to him, not look at him. Oh, hey, is that a hot dog? That's like the first piece of normal food I've seen since I got here. I don't know what you're talking about. The hot dog that you're holding in your hand? Is it rude to point out someone's hot dog? Not as far as I know. Oh, no. No. We are not going to talk about my oblong meat product. Now. Or ever. Sorry, we didn't realize it was a sore subject. My delicacy is extremely personal and private, and I refuse to say anything more about that. Well, you are kind of waving it around in our faces. What? And that's an excuse for shamelessly ogling? I'm not even that interested in your hot dog. I was just trying to start some small talk. You're the one who won't drop it. Are you insane? I would never drop it. What's so special about it? Is it some kind of expensive meat? No. Who told you that? This meat product is no one special. I mean, nothing special. Just a simple meal. For an average troll. Well, you have fun with that, I guess. You sure do have fun with that. Yo, what's up, Marsty? Hi! Are you talking to me? Yes. My name is Joey. Mine's Marsty. Sorry to be a bother. We can see that you're cleaning. Someone's got to do it, so it might as well be me. In fact, I insist that it's me. Can you please move? Just be immediately rude. Now, is this your job? So, is this your whole job? Just scrubbing? What do you mean? Don't people have jobs here? Well, I guess I don't have a job, but I know what they are. Usually the drones take care of this sort of thing, but sometimes they don't make it down to the Rustblood car. And when I say sometimes, I mean most times. Yeah. Luckily, I am extremely passionate about making sure the work gets done myself. Can't stop without a good reason. The fact that I need to get by isn't a good enough reason? I'm focusing on me right now. This is about self-care. Self-care, I guess. Are you sure you can't move for us? Oh, it's you guys again. We just wanted to let you know that we've got a good reason. See that tall girl over there with the really great jacket? Her Lucis is sick. We need to get to the next car to find medicine for it. Oh. I was just fucking with you, to be honest. I didn't expect you to actually find a good reason. I'm done scrubbing the gaper anyway, so go ahead. Sick! Let's go! Yeah, let's leave. Let's go. And next should be, well, next is this. I wonder if there's gonna be any point to this, like, in-between room, because, like, I feel like this is an odd thing to include. You could just put us in the next car with the... Probably Gold Bloods would be the next room. Yes. Alright. Whew. So we've just got to keep going up this way, and there's a straight shot to the engine room, huh? Yeah. Next up, it'll be the yellow and olive blood train car. Okay, so yellow and olives are put together then. I wasn't sure. I figured they might just put yellows on their own because they're like the super psychic ones. Well, this is definitely a pain, but I guess it's simple enough to get between cars. I don't know about that. Nobody cares if Rustbloods mingle, but getting through the next cars might be tough. We're not supposed to be outside of our assigned car. And even if there aren't any drones on board to catch us, the other trolls will notice. Let's just, put on a different shirt so people don't immediately go, "Oh, you're a Rustblood." Sometimes that can be worse. Well, we'll just have to be careful then. We've gotten this far. Transdimensional portals, explosions, drones, tons of rubble, more drones and explosions. What's a few stuck-up train passengers next to all that? We should get moving. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Man, the olive and yellow bloods were some of my favorites in Friend Sim, except for these two. These two sucks, that I recall. So this will be interesting. Yep. Figured the music in here would be more video gamey. Because the gold bloods, the yellow bloods, they're just kind of like that. I'm excited to find Sarava. He's probably just gonna be like, probably won't even talk to us. Okay, first car down. Now we just got to Konnyl. Oh, Konnyl was like the buff fighter girl that was just really just wanted to fight. Shut up! No, you shut up! And Azdaja. Yep. Those two. The couple that they are. Well, first let's talk to these two. Cuprum and Follicle, I believe.
The face when I see two prime targets for Mighty Triz's epic coalfield standing on the train full of normies.
Hello there.
Girl is okay, pale and squirmy, maybe 6 out of 10. Maybe if we're last two trolls in a fiery apocalypse.
I have no idea what you're saying to me. He means that you are ugly, but he might consider you. For a concupiscent quadrant, if everyone else were dead. Wow. Is that what you meant when you said everything would get worse as we got further up the train?
Not exactly. LOL!
Yes, Cuprum is the worst. That is why he is mine. I said shut up! And again, I tell you, no!
Ugh, there they go.
Again, with the Ash solicitations. They are practically gagging for someone to come sort them out.
We never fight like that, lol.
No, we never have conflicts at all that we discuss.
So you guys are Kismesis? Lol. We're pale as the drip from Muscle Beast's teat Rusty.
Thanks for taking our relationship and making it sound as disgusting as possible. So they're Moy Rails. I can tell why you needed a break from each other. Just between us girls, you know what they say about boys. No, what? They're only good for one thing. Living off of, until they leave you for some sea dweller in space, who will wrap him in her cybernetic tentacles and use him to power her fleet. Damn. Is that all boys are good for? That's unfortunate. Wow. Is there a reason you're just clinging to his back like that?
Get a load of this idiot. Doesn't know Void Rot when she sees it.
Yeah, I got Void Rot. Basically, because she's supposed to have psychic energy, but like she doesn't really. She kind of drains it. And so that's like eating away at her life force. And so she's actually using Cuprum here as a sort of battery because he has an excess of psychic energy, so he's like feeding it into her so she can survive, basically. It was the only part of their route that I thought was sort of cute, and that like despite them both being absolute gremlins and obnoxious, they do look after each other rather well, and I thought that was sweet. My body does not retain the energy it needs to keep it powered on. So, I am slowly dying, all the time, without an external power source. Is that what you're doing on his back? Like, pulling energy out of him to stay alive?
For now, lol. Going off-world in a few sweeps. Be me, 9 sweeps. Helmsman and Imperial battleship. Blissfully brain-fucked by moistened tentacles. Personality gone, memories ganked, now kin with spaceship.
Is that what people kin these days?
Will finally spread my wings.
The only thing that's gonna get spread are your individual synaptic nerves when Trizza picks them apart with her claws.
Into it.
I know.
Joey, let's move on.
Right. Yes, please, let's. Okay. Sarava! Sarava's good. They're a big fave. Big fave. Also is she over here. She was my absolute favorite, but we'll get to her. Let's talk to our non-binary influence champion. Never mind. We're gonna get interrupted by these guys arguing, but Sarava's commenting on it, so, well, those two over there have been losing it for, like, the whole ride. You should just leave them alone. Oh, we weren't going to get involved. We just need to get to the next car. Lamau, are you for real? That's the Jade car.
I know.
Well, do what you want, but if you get involved, I might have to get involved, and I'm not about that life. Better not to risk it. Take it from someone who knows, Lamau. Oh, BTW, I'm Sarava. I'm Joey.
Hi, I'm Zephyros.
You guys on Chitter? Here, add me. So, we can have Zephyros geek out, or we can... I'm just gonna... I feel like... I feel like Sarava wouldn't want us to get weird. So let's just... Wow, you've got a lot of followers. Wow, you've got lots of followers. Yeah, I got a few. It's no big deal. I'm on GrubTube, too. I do music, mostly. Oh, neat. Wow, it's so cool to meet you. What was that, Rusty?
Oh, nothing. I just, already follow you. My Moirail and I listen to you all the time when we, do stuff.
Anyway. OMG, content warning.
That's not what I meant!
What's your Moirails at? Do they follow me too?
He might, but he's on a locked account.
Yeah, I know how it is. It's rough to be a lowblood in the public eye nowadays.
Lamau, I
didn't even do that on purpose. Oh, you meant your, Yeah, no worries. You can look at it. It's right there, Lamau. Yeah, wow. You want to know how it happened, don't you? Not exact...
Sarava gouged out their own eye.
What?
Man, I remember when they streamed it and everything. It was extreme.
It wasn't a big deal.
What?
Why, I don't... That's just the fashion nowadays, right? Well...
Me and the Tetrarch always figured it was a radical protest against the hemospectrum. Cutting out your eye reduces your desirability as a helmsman, right?
Lamau, yeah. Miss me with that battery shit, thanks. Didn't it hurt? I mean, I guess, lol. But for real, enough about me. Don't get involved with those two. Talk to you later. Of course, Doc. I just kicked my PlayStation. Ow. Talk to you later, Sarava. Love you, bud. Polypa! Hello! I love you. Look at those two. Unbelievable. Look at those two. Unbelievably unprofessional. Airing out their issues, committing all those violent acts, only open like that, for free, where anyone can see. It's a real bad business model for the rest of us. Right, because you're all assassins. Huh? The rest of us? Some of us need to make a living. Anyway, call me Polypa. What's the job? What? Job? Low blood, high blood, doesn't matter. I'll do it.
I don't think that we need to resort to those sorts of drastic measures yet.
We're just trying to make it to the front of the train. It's turning out to be way more stressful than I was expecting. Sorry, can't really help with that one. You need some violence done? Look me up. Otherwise, keep moving. Will do. We might actually need you to do some violence, but right now, Boulder. Hello.
Psst, do I know you? I was informed there would be an asset on this train.
I'm Joey. I don't think we've met. I'm Joey.
Call me Boulder.
Psst, is that a code name or a cast name? Just a regular name?
Did they send you to meet me?
Who?
Psst, it's all right. I'm clean. But I understand your caution. There are ears everywhere, and it would be better to downplay our connection.
I feel like I'm talking to my brother.
Yeesh. What's a brother? Please give it to me in plain text.
Don't worry about it.
Psst, I'm glad we managed to connect here. The universal reconvergence is beginning.
What in the world?
The implications of this reversal are far-reaching and unforeseeable. The wind is shifting and the fate of gods and mortals are no longer joined. The void resounds. The paths intertwine. And those two are extremely loud. Zephyros, do you have any idea what she's talking about?
No. Yeah, Boulder? Alright. I love all, like, the different designs that are going on here. But, like, they're all, like, unique and cool and distinct, and, like, I like that a lot. I'd like to know a lot, like, more about this one here. She seems pretty cool. With her 4 horns, and she's, like, very tech-savvy, but most Goldbloods tend to be. And this poor guy here. Hey, you two. Achievement unlocked, economy class. Cool. You fool! Thanks to your scurrying about and reckless behavior, we lost sight of our mark. If it weren't for you trying to show off, I would have clawed him apart. I've told you over and over, Konnyl, it was not a cull job. You knew that. Who cares? You wasted our time with your stupid, dorky speech. Not every fight needs a 13-minute lead-up! At least one of us is a professional. I'm talking about me. I'm the professional. Now our client is going to be after us. Nice going. Ah! Why won't you listen to me, stupid, smug, idiot nukegape? Konnyl, please! You're making a scene! You're making a scene! Excuse me, could we get by here?
They're really going at it, huh?
Someone get these guys an auspicious. That one's always super hard to pronounce. A what? A mediator, to make sure their relationship is stable.
Oh, it's a third party in an Ashen relationship.
I have no idea what that means.
It's like a person who helps mediate a contentious relationship and prevent it from escalating too far. Whether it be to prevent colligonous infidelity or other excessively colligonous situation that would be undesirable to the other two in the quadrant.
Colligonous?
I guess I'm not explaining this very well. You really don't know about this stuff?
No, I don't.
Oh, things must be really different from where you're from.
Yes, they are.
Oh, well, all I mean is maybe we can find someone here to help? We probably just have to get them to stop fighting long enough to get a word in.
Hey, Polypa! Hey, so, did you mean what you said before?
What did I say before? That we could talk to you if we needed some violence done. That we can't do ourselves.
I may have said that, or something similar. Mostly to get you to leave me alone, but I'm always open for new work if the proposition is genuine. Okay, well, normally I wouldn't condone violence. Fine, whatever. I respect your odd politics. Actually, no I don't. I'm lying. Who do you need taken out? No taking out!
Maybe you could just knock them down?
Okay, well, I'm confused. What do you need?
I just need you to distract those arguing trolls long enough to break up their fight. No killing or culling or anything like that.
I could take the olive blood down, but the psychic is going to be a problem. I'll take the job, provided you can find a way to distract him. I don't want to get blasted by an I-beam. It's already been a kind of rough few days. Find a way to distract him. Hey, Sarava! Wanna help me out here? What if we found someone to distract Konnyl, the one with claws and a very loud voice? Would you help us with the other one?
Lamau, no.
There's probably other people with psychic powers on here you can ask, but it ain't ever gonna be me. Okay, yo, Kuprum. Hey. Oh, it's my new best hate friends. If you were trying to stop two people from fighting long enough to talk to them, how would you do it, hypothetically?
Mess them up. Own them.
Obviously, I would want to incapacitate them in some way and make it difficult for them to retaliate. If you have some sort of projectile, you could shoot them both from a safe distance. Okay, it's not hypothetical. My projectile idea was not hypothetical either. We're not going to shoot them! Well, if you had someone who could drain off psychic energy, then you could stop the gold blood. Hypothetically, I could do it. But I wouldn't, because the other one would knock me out with her big, sharp fists. You'd have to do something about her first. Well, then do I have a deal for you? See that girl over there with the bandages? She's going to take care of the olive blood if someone handles the gold blood. Interesting. Okay.
You're helping these normies? Oh, why?
Because I feel like it. You aren't the boss of me.
You think he's cute, don't you? You want to be his third moirail, don't you?
If I had eyes, I'd roll them. Let me know when you're ready for me. Yeah, I'm ready whenever. Let's go. Ready? If you are. Mm-hmm. You ready, Polypa? Let's get this done. All right, let's get this done! Let's get this bread, gamers. Let's stop them. Yeah! Kick their ass. Oh, no. Well, this sucks. Just where do you think you're going? Back off! We are having a boring, non-violent discussion. My friend and I really need to get by here. Could you stop your argument for 1 second, please? What is this? Some kind of solicitation? Pathetic! My matesprit and I have better arguments to have than the likes of you.
Huh, I assumed you guys were kismesises.
You assumed wrong. What in the world are you guys talking about?
I'll explain later.
Be gone, if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, well, we still really need to get by, so...
You really need to get the hell out of my face. Can't you see I'm busy? My matesprit is being a total tool! Hey, Zephyros, be diplomatic.
Well, you know, actually... My friend told me that sometimes even matesprits need a third to come in and, smooth things over.
Are you serious? You are a total fucking moron! What about this situation makes you believe we need the likes of you? Fraternizing with one so far below me is beneath the dignity of my position. You don't have any sort of position. Please, Konnyl, I am owning these peons at the moment. Shut the hell up, Azdaja! Hey, I have no idea what's going on, but you can't talk to Zephyros like that.
This isn't really what I meant by mediation.
Konnyl? What? Check out this miserable, worthless speck with her equally worthless rustblood servant. They think they can stand up to me. That is funny. But I'm still mad at you. Why are you two still here? Are you not going to give up? I'm not giving up. Ugh, no! Clearly I will not! Ugh, you are infuriating! Ugh. I'll tell you what, kid. You wanna get by. Do your worst. Excuse me? You heard me.
You're talking real quiet all of a sudden, actually.
You heard me! Take me in a fight! 1-on-1! I think what my partner is trying to say is such. I challenge you to a duel! Beat me 1-on-1 and we'll let you pass. What? That's ridiculous! How am I supposed to duel you both 1-on-1 at the same time? I wanted to fight first. I have lots of pent-up aggression! And I honestly could use an outlet! Listen, Con. As loath as I am to admit it, defending your honor from these two despicable rogues is my duty. What are you talking about? They are lowbloods. Yeah? And so am I. Yes? And as far above them as my natural intellect, martial prowess, and good looks might place me, in the end we are one and the same. The lowly bottom of the hemo spectrum. So, as your partner and your matesprit, it is my duty, no, my privilege, to put them in their place. Wow, Daja. Okay. Okay. If that's what you want. It is what I want. I thought it might be harder to convince you. I thought you might think I was being dramatic. Oh, I know you are being dramatic. But that's why I like you. Oh, right. Of course. Are you guys... You heard her. Beat me 1-on-1, and you can pass. You mean, you only want to fight one of us, right? It doesn't matter. Azdaja could defeat you both effortlessly. Don't take too long to prepare. I don't like being kept waiting.
I guess they're serious? They really want us to fight them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
They're not really going to hurt us, are they?
No. I'll protect you, Joey. I don't want you to get hurt either. I'll be fine. Let's just go.
Well, you know what? Let's save real quick. I'm gonna run back and talk to everyone just real quick, just in case.
Psst, that looked uncomfortably intimate. Yeah, it was weird. I don't think it's the weirdest thing I've done today, though, since I am having a very weird day. I've received intelligence that you will be engaging with hostile agents in the very near future. When you do engage, use extreme caution. Nilax and Okima are notorious. Their calls are in the hundreds. Thanks! I guess we'll see you in a minute if we don't die.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Polypa. You got any advice for me?
Thanks for helping earlier. And also for not killing anyone.
I didn't do much. You two were the ones who did most of the heavy lifting. Engaging in ashen displays in the public with complete strangers is a little above my pay grade. But now they want us to fight them. I could help you out again, but this time I'd have to charge. And no offense, but I don't think you could afford me. Yeah, I don't think so either. I was just asking for advice. Yo, Sarava.
You were totally right about not getting involved.
Lamau, what happened? Besides you guys getting hardcore ash in public. They want us to fight them. Lamau, gotta bring the drama. Gosh, I really can't believe how much fighting I've done today. My usual amount is 0. Dang, where you from? Sounds chill as hell. Far away. Forget I said anything. You guys got any advice for me?
Are you okay?
What? Why wouldn't I be?
That looked pretty intense. I've never seen anyone just devour psychic power like that before.
Are you hitting on me?
No? I just thought it was cool. Get lost, Rusties. We did your dirty work for you.
But now they want to fight.
Well, of course they want to fight. My more rail just made them look like huge tools.
Clearly they need a way to work out all the pent-up aggression stemming from an unsatisfying and unbalanced relationship.
Well, right. Not like us.
Right. We have no aggression whatsoever, passive or otherwise.
Yeah, you guys seem pretty, stable.
Anyway, thanks again.
Well, no advice from anyone, huh? Well, let's get killed.
Hey guys, let's strife. Let the duel begin! How do we do this? His psychic powers are gonna beat mine. Can we, like, drink? No. Take that! Yep, he just hits you. Are you kidding me? Like his psychic powers. It's time to duel! I banish you to the Shadow Realm. Gotta give it to you. Weak. The girl behind you could swing harder. Yeah? Please, flarping is kitty shit. Yeah? Reading about sports. Be gone, jock. Well, let's switch out, I guess. That's not working. Oh, Byers has his, thing again. What if we dance in front of you? Time to get beezy. Pathetic.
Don't hurt my friend!
His power level, it's... Zephyros! My man! Victory! Azdaja obliterated! Zephyros, my man!
Joey! Are you okay?
Yes, I'm alright. I just got knocked down. Wow, Zephyros. I didn't know you were that strong.
Huh?
How'd you do that? That was really cool.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure.
I have been defeated. That little twerp must have been cheating. I'll kick his ass. That is unnecessary. The Burgundy Blood has proven himself a worthy opponent. I hate seeing you like this. If I hadn't been flipping out on you, I would have never... I'm sorry, Azdaja. What? It's not so often. You are the first to admit defeat in an argument. Apology accepted. Oh, shut up. You are such a nerd. I apologize as well. One failed mission does not mean our entire partnership has fallen apart. I was a fool. Yeah, you were. We both made mistakes. Let's just move on. Aww. Good for them. I'm proud of you two for working out your shit. It seems we've attracted quite the audience. Look at us. Everyone is going to think we're vacillating. I refuse to be your Moirail. Or your Kismesis. And I sure as hell don't want to end up in a three-way snooze fest with a random stranger. Can't you see? I just want to be your partner. Ew. That can be arranged. Well, actually, It's already arranged. We've been dating for an entire sweep. Let's get back to doing what we do best. Brutally hunting people down for money! Hell yes. What in the world is going on here?
Romance.
We sure do love troll romance. Well, let's get ready to go. It'll put us between cars again, yes? Let's walk to the center and have a little conversation here. So, sorry if this is kind of a personal question, but...
Huh?
I get the impression that your species has sort of... Well, the way you seem to do romance is very different from what I'm used to on my planet.
Really?
Yeah. You keep using all these terms I don't understand. Like, what is it? Monorail? Moirail?
Moirail.
Yeah, that. And like,
Kismesis?
Yeah, that. Can you try to explain?
It's harder than you think to explain something that's been part of your life your
Whole life. Yeah, I feel that. Like, so I live in Canada. I've lived in Canada my whole life. I've only really been out of it twice to visit friends in the last 2 years, basically. And someone was asking me, like, hey, what's it like to live in Canada? And I'm like, I didn't know how to respond because, like, I don't have anything to compare it to. I've lived here my whole life. I like it well enough. Like, it's problems like everything else, but it's like, compared to anyone else, I couldn't tell you what it's like to be here. I don't have any frame of reference other than where I am. And I assume like cultural things like this between entire species are just as hard to much harder to explain. Like if it's just something that you've just taken as part of your life, basically.
How is your planet different?
The only thing we really consider romance is the kind where you love somebody and you kiss and stuff.
Oh, so like a mate spread.
I guess? Is that what a mate spread is?
Only one quadrant, huh? But if there's only one, I guess it's not a quadrant?
A quadrant?
Yeah. Well, I'll try to make it simple. I guess the way things work on our planet is that everybody has 4 quadrants they have to fill. Red, black, pale, and ashen. The red quadrant is your mate spread. That's the person you love.
Okay, I can follow this far. What about black?
Your kismesis is the person you hate. A kismesis is like your ultimate rival, I guess. Your contentious relationship with your kismesis is supposed to push you to better yourself.
But you still, kiss your kismesis? At the same time as your mate spread?
Yeah, if you have both of those quadrants filled.
But nobody gets, like, jealous.
Why would they? They're 2 different quadrants.
What about pale and ashen? Do you kiss the people you have in those quadrants too?
No. The pale and ashen quadrants are a little different. In the pale quadrant, your moirail is in some ways your most important partner. Your moirail balances you out and keeps you grounded. They're the one who knows you knows you best. They pacify your reckless impulses and protect you from the world. Without moirails, we'd all kill each other even more than we already do.
Huh. And you have a moirail, right?
Yeah, Damek is my moirail.
So he's like your soulmate, but you don't do any kissing.
Yeah.
Zephyros, you have red feelings for Damek, huh? Except he keeps you in the pale quadrant. Oh, poor baby.
No kissing.
Alright, so what about Ashen?
The Ashen quadrant is the most subtle and delicate of the quadrants. You actually have 2 other people in your Ashen quadrant. Someone you have a contentious relationship with, and then your auspicious, who mediates your conflict with that person. The Ashen quadrant is critical to troll society because your auspicious limits black infidelity and can prevent quadrant vacillation between
I don't think I'm gonna get this one. I think maybe we should call it out the other 3 and leave this for a more advanced lesson.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry if that was confusing.
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But right now we have to worry about getting to the front of the train, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Except let's not go, because we've been going for like 40 minutes now, I think, which is quite a long video. But I didn't want to cut things off in the middle of a train car, so in the next, we'll end things off here. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And the next one we'll take on, I believe, the Jade Blood car, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe we'll do Blue Bloods as well. Who knows? But until then, I hope you're having a fantastic day.